Many times I have asked Christians, you refer to African deities as evil. What is it about African deities that make you refer to them as evil? What makes them evil? The answer I get every time is that African deities are evil because they demand blood sacrifice. As a matter of fact, I have told you this story before. When we were in secondary school, they taught us that one of the reasons why the Europeans had to come to Africa to colonize us and civilize us is because they saw that African practices were barbaric and we had inhumane practices like twin mother and human sacrifice in our culture. So they had to come and give us Christianity to civilize us. Are you serious right now? Christianity in itself is built on human sacrifice. The foundation of Christianity itself is human sacrifice. What is it that the African gods are doing that the God of the Bible has not done or even done worse? You talk about demanding sacrifices, then you have not read the Bible. Go and read the Bible. You will see the amount of sacrifices that the God of the Bible demanded from the Israelites. At some point, it was not even sustainable. For every single thing, the God of the Bible demanded sacrifice. And you are telling me that our own gods are evil because they are demanding sacrifice. And what do they even demand? Chicken, kola nut, goat, highest cow. The Bible God demands human sacrifice. In fact, the Bible God even went to the extent of sacrificing his own son to himself, drinking the blood of his own son. That is how bad it is. If we want to say that our African deities are evil because of sacrifice, then the Bible God is even worse. He loves sacrifice even more than our African deities. You begin to see that they have touched your sanity as an African. They have deceived you to hate your own roots, to accept something that is even worse than your own, and to make you dependent on them. You need to understand that Christianity is business. It is about bringing a culture, making you need something that you really don't need, and you start depending on them for that thing. They say Africans practiced human sacrifice. The Bible God is also guilty of human sacrifice. In fact, there is a story in the Bible, in the book of Judges. I'm going to talk about that story a different day, where someone sacrificed his daughter to the Bible God. No one talks about that. But it is the African deities that they are painting as evil. You see how hypocritical Christians are. The same things they're accusing the African deities of, their God does it and even does worse, but they don't talk about it. How do you end up with the conclusion that a God who sacrificed his own son to himself, who went to the extent of sacrificing his own son to himself, is better than a God who will ask me to sacrifice